But once again, welcome in on all the sides. We're live on the vertical side, the big side, and the playback side. Let me come back over. I see my buddy Justin is in the chat here. Feel inspired to join in the chat, says Charles, respectful. Welcome to do so at any time respectfully. William Serrano, welcome in. From Trinidad and Tobago, welcome in, William. Love it. Happy Saturday, everyone. What's up, Daniel Barry? First week, Natalie says first week of college was really good. Gina saying greetings to Mr. John and Mrs. PAS. Danny's back. Welcome back, Danny. Alex is here. What's up, Alex? Darren's here as well. Frank is here. Let's go. Welcome in, Frank. Hello, all. That was the strangest, funniest, and enjoyable Mets game this diehard has ever witnessed. Let's go, Mets, right? My buddy Justin down in Orlando. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well, John. GG's on the Mets sweep of the Phillies. And thank you, whoever gave me a member. Definitely felt like a pity membership for how bad the Phillies did against the Mets. Hopefully you're doing well, Justin. Justin is from the same area where I live in here in Pennsylvania. So he's a big-time Eagles fan, big-time Phillies fan, Flyers fan. Not sure if he watches basketball or not. Pitching lineup. Am I dying to hear about that? Afternoon, John. What's up, Raymond? Keep cooking the fish. Joe is here. All ships at sea. I'm tagging in with a Buckeye win. I was watching Rhino for a little bit, and they were up 14-0, I think. What was the final? Gina saying, all in the chat. Love this community. Look forward to this every day. The Mets lineup is Lindor. Thank you. Let's go Lindor. But I'm just not going to have any of their stats here today. Lindor, Soto, Alonso, Nimmo, Vientos. My question is Vientos DHing? No, I don't think it's Torrens. No, I do not think that is correct. Let me go to MLB and see what it says. Vientos, McNeil, Beatty, Torrens, and Mullins in that order. So Natalie had the players right, just in the incorrect order. Nope, there it is. Sorry, McNeil, Beatty, Torrens, Mullins. Gotcha. Thank you. James Pave was back saying afternoon, John and Mets fans. Smash that thumbs up button, everyone. Just wanted to say hello. Looking forward to the draft Sunday. Unfortunately, for better or worse, I do follow the Sixers. Yep, Justin's in our fantasy football league here. Yeah, Vientos DHing. All right. Let's go. Welcome in again, everybody. Oh, I hear the game. I hear the game. They're both smiling at each other. John, remember 2 days ago I said 24, we'd all be laughing? I was right. Good offense yesterday. What's up, Jonathan? Welcome in. Mets won as well. Let's go, Mets. Next extravaganza. Oh, I don't know. Am I allowed to announce that, Jonathan? Thank you for letting me know. But am I allowed to announce that to the community? Jonathan says the next extravaganza will be the 13th. September 13th. I was setting up some streams earlier. Then I looked down at the clock and it was 3:46. I'm like, whoa, I got the Met game. Sure is back saying, what up, family? Mets and wild card standings. Yes, the Mets have the third. The Mets have the number 3 wild card spot right now. 5-game lead over the Reds. Oh, I didn't write down the defense either. Well, we can pretty much go with this. Third base is going to be Beatty. Shortstop's going to be Lindor. Second's going to be McNeil. First is going to be Pete. Terren's doing the catching. Nimmo in left. Mullins in center. Wow, Mullins in center. Why is Mullins playing when Taylor's so hot? And Soto in right. Peterson on the mound here. Fouls off the first pitch, and we're underway. Xavier Edwards will be the batter. Is it? I haven't even looked yet. City connects today for the Mets. Fouled straight back again, 0-2. Alan Joseph Kelly is here. Welcome back. Charles says the PAS Network presents Saturday afternoon edition of MLB baseball action. Mr. John, the host, providing great play-by-play. Lindor smacking one out today, says Frank. Outside, 1-2. Bernard is back saying good afternoon, everyone. Let's go, Mets. Billy Mack is back. What up, Billy? I'm doing good today. Beautiful day here in the Northeast. Yep, Mullins is killing me. Prove me wrong. And a ground ball is short. Base hit. So I had him 0-2. And he gets a 1-2 single. Yep, happy Labor Day weekend to you as well, Jonathan. You got the positions right. Yeah, once you told me Vientos was DHing, it was kind of easier to figure out. So here's Lopez. And a ground ball back to Peterson off his glove, and everybody's going to be safe. So first and second here. Yeah, Mullins really, yup. I'm telling you, last night, them letting Miami score 4 runs in the ninth by doing that crap with Terren's pitching gave this team confidence. And they come out, 2 back-to-back singles here. In for a strike, 0-1 here. MF is back, saying hello at the game today. Let's go. And fell back, 0-2. That was such a bad decision last night. I'm sorry. Yeah, 100% agreed. Defense sucks. Down low, 1-2. One and two to count here. Still nobody out with runners on first and second. And for a ball, 2-2. The 2-2. Bounced in the dirt, 3-2. Hi there, Mr. John. What up, Sean? Welcome back. It's saying Mets 13-3. Peterson with 9 Ks. The 3-2. line foul. Still 3-2. Phillips saying, come on, Peterson. Got my money on you. Our buddy Jay Philly will probably pop in the chat because he's got Peterson on his fantasy team. Bernard says, let's go. Need a double play. To 3-2. A comebacker. The only play is the first. Runners move up. That was Ramirez on the ground out. Yep. Double play would have been great, but that was just hit too soft in front of the pitcher. Nope. Here's Hernandez. DHing today. Down low, 1-0. Well, it wasn't. It doesn't when it's hit so hard back to the pitcher like that. It's not in there. It would have been a base hit up the middle if Peterson didn't touch it. And that hit out the other way. That'll be a foul ball. 1-1. That would have been 2 runs easily. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Oh, yeah, we got the out. Yep. Bernard says, come on, Peterson, get out of this. The 2-1. Up high, 3-1. $16 pitches for Peterson here. Still only 1 out. And that one lifted out to right. Soto back to the track at the wall. It's off the top of the wall. It stays in the park, but that's going to score 2. Oh, no, it won't score 2. It's a double and an RBI. Oop, nope. Let's see. High off the wall. It hit the orange line and stayed in play. It's not a home run. What is up with Peterson? Soto jumped. He just couldn't jump high enough. So still second and third with 1 out and a run home here. Wagenman the batter. Down low, 1-0. And that one lined out to right. That'll get 2 home. Still only 1 out here. Peterson up to 20 pitches. Well, I mean, Hefner's already out there. What do you say? I don't know. If Peterson's going to pitch like this, bring up Sproat. What's the difference? Here's Norby. Outside, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Every time we embarrass a team the day before, they come back to bite us. I'm telling you, letting them score. We had them beat down, and letting them score the 4 runs in the 9th inning brought them back to life. 3-1 to count here. Pop foul, 3-2. Yeah, but this is the first inning, but our pitcher's not going to be able to go 4 innings today. Throwing 20, fouled off. Still at 25 pitches with 1 out here. Against a team that makes contact. Caps is here. What up, Caps? Bad day for this. Now, pie ball 4. Still only 1 out. And Bernard, that's been the last 3 or 4 games for Peterson. Just not in the first inning, usually. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Fouled off down the right field side, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Malone, they'll be lucky to split this series. Division is gone. Yeah, we'll see. They got to win today and tomorrow. And off to a crap-ass start today. And down low, 3-2. Dude, if you didn't want to pitch today, tell the manager. My goodness. Called strike 3. Got him looking. My goodness. I want to know if that would have been, if we would have had the ABS system, if that would have been called a strike. Yes, bro could do this. Right, Jonathan? My goodness, another first pitch ball. I mean, this is ridiculous. Throw the first pitch strike, dude. They're not swinging. Down low, 2-0. Up high, 3-0. Let me see. It's got to be close, Malone. 35. He's at 35. The Mets need first place in the East. And he rips one out to left. Nimmo can't make the catch. But let's keep throwing Nimmo out there in left field when he can't run or do anything. Not even close. That's 100% on Nimmo. That one lined out the center. Mullins is there. And the opposite of last night. The Marlins put up a 5 spot in the first. No words for this. Last 2 innings from last night and the last inning tonight. Excuse me. The last inning last night and the first inning tonight. The Marlins have scored 9 runs. Leo says, you're right, John, about Nimmo defense. Something's wrong. He can't run. I'm in shock, says Frank. When does the madness end? It's Red still pitching. What's wrong is he got paid. Oh, and he's hurt, too. He shouldn't be out there, honestly. Well, Caps, you laughed. That's who was pitching in the 9th when Miami scored the 4 runs last night. Mets 21-28 says Peterson will be held accountable if we lose this game. A few runs at a time to get back in it. Man, if Mets don't have to play Tigers next, I'd be saying something about pitching right now. First pitch to Lindor. Stephen, when you raised your beverage, I raised mine to you. Thank you, Stephen. The 0-1. And Lindor crushes one out to right. It's out of here. Well, they get one back. '26 home run of the year. Jake said it before it happened. They got to start chipping away now. And Cap says, boom. Gonzo launched the apple. That's a start. Let's go. This is going to be a Yingling game. All drinking Yingling, but they're the sponsor of the Phillies. Whoa, did he hit him? It did. That'll bring up Alonso. Oh, it hit. Yeah, it did hit him in the back foot. Let's get this straight. How on the first pitch he didn't homer on the first pitch? Lindor, he hasn't hit a home run in a while. Glad to see. Start him up. Said hi. What's up, Glenn? Hit by pitch. Yep. You should take the Mets +4 right now. You should. But stop saying it's only the Marlins. They beat us the first game. Towards the whole base hit. Soto's rounding second to throw to third. Ow. Oh. I don't know about that. Can't tell. Can't tell from that angle. Well, they're not going to challenge, so he's out at third. And that takes you right out of anything. Let's see. Swung on a missed 0-2 to Nimmo. I'm sorry, I challenged that. They just showed that replay. I don't think he tagged him. The 0-2. And Nimmo goes down swinging. What a waste. Nimmo's a waste. Give him a day off already, will you? Yeah, SNY needs better camera angles. I think he was... That last angle they showed, he looked safe. Both, George. He slowed down coming around second, and it was a perfect throw to third, but I still don't think he tagged him. But the Mets didn't challenge. Too early to challenge. No. You would have had first and third. Swung on a miss to the pitch way inside. He's not a part of the Fab Four. And Vientos swings at that one inside. 1-2. Jonathan says, if there's postseason play, retire these unlucky uniforms. Right? Yeah, Cap says he took the Mets plus 3.5. They changed it. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Yeah, if you're wrong, you only get one. If you're wrong, if you challenge and you're wrong, that's it. You're done. But you can keep as long as you're right, you can keep challenging. The 2-2. Swung on a missed. What a rally killer. The Mets get the one. We go to the second. 5-1. So the Marlins started over. Back to the top of the lineup here. Edwards, Lopez, and Ramirez. Correct. Rally killer and a buzz killer. Frank says, okay, the joke's over. Focus up. Guys, stop. If they give up another 5 runs here, like if they played in the first inning, the second inning, they're not coming back. I need something to smoke, says Gene. All right, here we go. Bobby says, just got here. What happened? Go back and rewatch. I'm not going through it again. It's a nightmare. I'm still pissed off. And blooped out to center. Mullins is there. One away. Why is Nimmo in cleanup? Because of last night? It could be. I have no idea. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Looks like the Marlins want some revenge. Well, then you don't need to be a mod here either then, Elgood. Unbelievable that people can't have a different opinion than you do. And that one lifted out to center. Mullins comes running in. 2 away. In for a strike, 0-1. Cap says, if we don't give up a run, we still have a shot. Just have to chip away. Down low, 2-2. This team, the Mets play, their opponent, time to change fast. Yeah, but my Hulu TV's out, so I have no idea what's going on. That one lifted out to left. Nimmo comes over. He'll make the catch this time. So 1-2-3 inning for Peterson. We go bottom 2, still 5-1. Be more positive. No, I tell it like it is. The good and the bad. Not an airport, Elgood. You don't need to announce it, bud. See ya. What's up, Jacob? Do we have any finals yet today? No. No early games today in baseball. Blue Jays lead the Brewers 1-0. Rays lead the Nationals 3-0. Pirates have an early 1-0 lead over the Red Sox. Next set of games start at 6 o'clock with the Braves and Phillies. Cardinals and Reds at 6:40. Angels and Astros at 7. Yankees and White Sox at 7. Padres and Twins. Mariners and Guardians. Tigers and Royals. Orioles and Giants. Cubs and Rockies at 8. Diamondbacks and Dodgers at 9. And Rangers and A's at 10. Up 17-0 right now. Yeah, but it's nobody, right? I don't think they're playing anybody competitive though. McNeil takes one up and in, 1-0. Nice top at second, over to first, one away. That'll bring up Beatty. In for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, Frank, he's been timed out. He can't chat anymore. Line foul, 0-2. The 0-2. And that one ripped out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. I would not challenge. Nope. Stay at first. That'll bring up Terrenz with a runner on first. Yeah, Cannon out there and right inside 1-0. Am I in a bad mood today? No. Agitated how the Mets played in the first? Yes. Chopper foul. Oh, it's a fair ball. They go to first for the out, 2 away. That'll bring up Mullins with a runner on second. Cap says Terrenz ERA is only 54. Only. Mullins takes the first pitch up and out. 1-0. Mullins proved me wrong. Yep. In for a strike, 1-1. Yeah, I love that too, Jonathan, with Ronnie. The 1-1 to Mullins. Runner on second, 2 out. Mets down 4. That one hit Mullins, but the ball hits him in the foot, way inside, but he swung at it. Oh my goodness. I agree 100% with Ronnie right here. Down low, 2-2. He said jabronis. To 2-2. Way inside, 3-2. Not enough sleep? Nope. They all stayed up for the fireworks last night. 5. Mets are 5 games. Is it 5 or 6? The 3-2. And smacked right at the shortstop. Bobbles it, and everybody's safe. That'll be an E6. That'll bring up Lindor, who hit a home run his first time. Oh, it took a funny hop. Shadow's playing a big-time factor here in the second inning. Yikes. Swung on a miss right down the middle, 0-1. 5 behind Philly and 5 ahead of Cincy. Thank you. Gina says, believe it's 5 as well. Little hit, Lindor, says Raymond. The 0-1. Mullins goes. It's a strike to throw to second. It goes into the outfield and Beatty will score. I'm surprised he threw it. So the Mets get on the board. And a runner still in scoring position. I'm surprised they threw that ball down to second base. Cap says, there we go. 2 down. 3 to go. You're good, Elgood. I'm just letting my frustration with the Mets get the best of me right now. So I'm sorry, too. And popped up. Left side. Foul ground. In fair territory. It'll be caught. Wow. But the Mets do get one. We go to the third. 5-2. Al says, old Shea was worse with shadows. Smash them free subs and hit the like, says Charles. Keep chipping. Mullins did some work. Sanders called me, said draft my son tomorrow. Got him locked up. Yeah, Jacob, thank you. But yeah, I didn't need to go after Elgood like that either. Tap that like plus subscribe button. Just start chipping away. Gina says, I truly believe we got this. Nick says, the Mets hot now. I'm not scared for 3 runs. I'm not scared about scoring. I'm scared about the pitching still giving stuff up. Oh, you got Peterson on the mound. He's the guy you expect to do well. We wouldn't be a PAS family if we didn't get tense on this team. Tell the guys no beer until 10 runs. Stanley's here, saying good afternoon, John, Mrs. PAS in chat. No, I will not watch that. What's the Mets' biggest weakness? Its fan base. I worry about the game after the Mets score 10-plus runs the night before. That's a fair ball into the left field corner. That's going to be extra bases. Peterson's going to do good and not give up runs. No, I don't expect him to not give up runs, but not 5 in the first when he's given up 3 over his last 46 starts in the first inning. First pitch is in for a strike here, 0-1. And down low, 1-1. Chop foul, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. A leadoff double here by Hernandez. Wagaman doubled in two his first time. Up high, 3-2. Duh, 3-2. Down low, ball four. Still a walk. Puts runners on first and second here. No, the Mets will make the playoffs. Malone says, how about a double play? Sign me up for that right now. Up high, 1-0. Once again, like the first inning, he's not getting ahead. Raymond saying turn two here. Jason's here. How are you, Jason? Hopefully you're doing better today. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Anybody. I would not care who it was against. If you're telling me the Mets are the team to represent the National League, I don't care who they play. Karma, thank you for subbing. The 3-1. Up high, ball four. That'll load the bases. Nobody out. Frank says it's never too late to tap that like and subscribe button. Yahoo, no. World Series talk is way premature. Get a strikeout, then a double play. Cap says this is pathetic. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Marcy, the new batter here. Myers was taken out of the game for some reason. He struck out his first time. Myers struck out his first at bat. Down low, 1-1. So the Mets have gotten two back, but Marlins threatening again here. The 1-1. And a ground ball through the hole. That'll score two. Oh, nope, they all stop. So an RBI single, still bases loaded. Still nobody out here with a run home. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Weimer had an RBI double his first time. Who's that getting warmed up? Was that Davinsky? The 0-1. And chopped foul, 0-2. It happens. This is like 2 or 3 straight outings for Peterson where he doesn't have his day. Doesn't have it. Check swing foul. 0-2. So who are the Mets going to add? Loops one out to shallow right. That's going to fall in. And still nobody out. No, the Mets are going to challenge the play at second. Soto threw it behind the runner. Why not? Why not try to get him out here? You know, he's out. He's off the bag. He's out. Let's see. This is interesting. He's out. He's out. Yeah, let's see. To me, he's out, but we'll see. Wow. Call on the field stands. Soto talking to a seed guy because he could care less about winning today's game. We need to retire these horrendous uniforms too. Still nobody out. Peterson's done. So we're getting a pitching change here. Who, Caps? Oh man, I just had like 30 messages come across. Short leash is required. I am. We got things taken care of. Didn't mean to talk about problems, but son doing well. Sitting, watching, and talking to you all. No worry. Understandable, Jason. I count 3, including this start. Yeah, at least 3 collapses for Peterson. Real rushes, triple play. Marlins don't chase. Small ball team. Yep. Take Peterson out of the game. Yep, and they are. We're in a pitching change. Can't lose against the Marlins. Daniil, welcome back. How are you? Can we mix Pepto with Jack? I would not. Peterson needs to be taken out, no question. We're not taking. We are. See, look how far back I am. I'm not going through all these. They clearly had the scouting report on Peterson today. Yep. Well, he hasn't done anything here. Oh, I thought it was a good challenge. I thought he was out. And a ground ball is short. They go to second for one. To turn to first. Got him. Another run will score. But they get the double play. So no RBI there. But it's 8-2. Career high 8 runs for Peterson. Yeah, I don't know. When was the last time we saw Davinsky? No way we catch up to Philly when we can't trust the supposed ace. That should have ended the inning. Need to score. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. I wouldn't even let him sit on the bench. Peterson sitting on the bench. I'd be, if I'm Mendoza, I'm like, yo, hit the showers, dude. Get out of here. In for a strike, 2-1. Outside. Peterson can't be our game 1 starter. No. 3-1 to count here. Line foul. 3-2. Bam says, wow, can't believe Peterson gave up these runs. Yep. And still responsible for the runner on third. And a chopper to first. Pete's got it. He'll take it to the bag. That'll retire the side. But the Marlins add 3. It's 8-2. So Davinsky comes in, faces 2 batters, and gets 3 outs. What do you mean, what happened with Juan Soto? Nothing happened with Juan Soto. He's coming up and leading off the inning. Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo coming up. Need to start chipping away some more. Davinsky's last appearance was July 29th. An inning and a third, pitched, 1 hit, a home run against San Diego. Yeah, tell him to go and collect his thoughts, right? I knew this game was going to go away. Oh, okay. You already cashed. Okay. Then no need for you to be here either then. If you knew it and you cashed out, yep. Sale makes his return off the IL against the Phillies today. Yep. We'll give up 8 runs tonight too. The Braves forget how to play baseball when they play anybody but the Mets. Oh, yeah, home run hitter. Stop with all caps. That's your one warning. Soto was hit by a pitch his first time. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Hey, 7,600 subs. Let's go. Outside, 3-1. In for a strike, 3-2. I hope we can rally late and undo this diarrhea of a start. Shadows are playing a factor. Yes, they are. Frank says congrats sub on the subs. Oh, and it dropped back below. Celebrate a little too early. And popped up. Behind the plate. It'll go out of play. Still 3-2. Michael, how are you? So we'll get there again eventually. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4, so a leadoff walk. 110th walk. Has Kev come in yet? Yeah, Kev was here, I think. Yeah, Kev's here. Recall that Cabrera. Is that Kev? Is that the Kev you're talking about? I would die to have John join as Mets manager. Soto goes to second. 24th stolen base there. 0-1 Alonso, though. Our rookie starters are so exciting to watch. We need length from our starting pitching. The 0-1. Down low. Oh, called a strike. 0-2. Need to see the tracker on that one. Too close to tape. The 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Cap says Soto doubled his career high in stolen bases. Oh, my boss? Probably not. Probably not today. And chopped foul at the plate. Still 1-2. Marlins been on a win streak. Well, they were until Stowers got hurt. But yeah, the Marlins, even though they're under 500, they did have a stretch where they won 30 out of 44 games. So they're not trash. They're 1-2. But they always play us tough. I think he wants it. I think Soto wants the 30-30. Never give up. Never give up. Let's go. Frank says be right back. Hitting the like on the other side. The 2-2 to Pete. Cabrera deals. And ground ball is short. Over to first. One away. That'll bring Nimmo, who struck out his first time. Yes, it went to 7,600 and then it dropped, Armin. Can anybody else verify that they saw it at 76, or was I just being hopeful? Yeah, they were the hottest team in baseball from late June to early August. Yep. Jonathan said he saw it at 7,600. Fouled off 0-1. Cap says he saw it as well. Gina saw it as well. Okay. Frank says done deal. Let's go Mets. The 0-1. Popped up. Out the shallow left. Marcy. Oh, nobody catches it. The throw goes to third. Soto safe. Nimmo goes to second. So it's a single. And Nimmo goes to second on the throw. So second and third would one out for Vientos. The shortstop came out of nowhere and almost made a diving catch. Charles says he saw it. Frank says he saw it. Glenn says go Mets. Great effort by Lopez, man. And that one hit out to right. Back towards the track. At the wall. He looks up at it. And Swaggy B gets the Mets right back in it. 8-5. Number 15 for Vientos. Halfway there, Caps. Boom. Yes. Let's go. Let's go, LFGM. Yes, let's go. Wow, Vientos, nice. Halfway. And that one ripped. Caught it first. 2 away. That was tasty. Swaggy B, boom. Got Swaggy V on my fantasy baseball team. Nice. Let's go, Jacob. Vientos on pace to hit 20. Swaggy V. What up, Realize? Foul tipped by Beatty 0-1. Swaggy V cutting it down. LFGM. D0-1. And a chopper foul 0-2. Me like Freshie. Me like Freshie. Who cares about next season? Let's get him to 30 this year. He's going to have a hot month of September to get him to 30. The 1-2. And that one ripped into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Oops. Beatty's 2 for 2. Frank says back to my black and mild. Charles says, good time to pause now and give the like button a thumbs up if you have not done so already. And Terrence fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. 2 for 2 for the Hitman. Frank says a respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. She's out. Man, I don't know how many books. When she comes back in, I'll ask her how many books she read this summer. Bounced in the dirt, and that'll be a stolen base. 7th of the year for Beatty. Cap says, if Vientos gets 30 homer, I will gift 100 memberships. What's he at? 15? We still have the rest of today, tomorrow, before September. Oh, man. The 1-1 to Terrence. And right down the middle, 1 and 2. 15 more to go. Called strike 3. Got him looking. That retires the side, but the Mets get 3. Miami got 3 in the top of the inning. The Mets respond with 3 right back. We go to the 4th. 8-5. Sure says Mets plus 3 looks like money. I believe Caps has got him at plus 3.5. Believe and received as possible. I'm a book reader as well. I am too, but since doing this, I have a pile. Probably of at least 4 or 5 books that I want to read. But since doing this, I do not read as much anymore. Betting has ruined sports forever. Feed, you're just a bundle of joy, aren't you? The life of the party. Speak for yourself about betting in sports. If you'd have asked me before the series, I would have guessed this game would have been the lowest scoring. You're trading parties. LFGM. If only, right, Kev? How can you not love this broadcast? Doing dang good job, John. Love being here with your son and your grandchildren. Smash that like and subscribe. Score prediction. For what? Score prediction. Tiger Woods will finish 3 under par his next outing. Everybody saying hi to Satoni. Laura's here saying, here we go again. And a weak chopper back to the mound. He'll flip it to Pete. 1 away. Cap says, I'm going to say 13-11 Mets. One out, nobody on here. Up and in, 1-0. 1-1 as that one's in for a strike. I don't make predictions. Swung on a miss, 2-2. That's not true. There's games where the chat has believed the Mets weren't going to win a game. So, Armin, you must be new here. And a ground ball foul, still 2-2. Can we get him to 8K, please? In for a strike. Got him. I was waiting. The home plate umpire didn't make a move. And then he rung him up. 2 away. Fell off at the plate. Delayed call there, right? I was going to say that, Jonathan. About not making predictions or make promises. I don't. But. And that one fouled off quickly ahead 0-2. I mean, it's been 24 days since we hit 7K. And in those 24 days, we've gained 601 subs. Yep, unbelievable, Stoney. Good thing you weren't here in the first, Stoney. That one must have missed. 1-2. John was not happy in the first inning. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. And Davinsky's retired every batter he's faced. We go bottom 4. Still 8-5. It'll be Mullins, Lindor, and Soto. 9-1-2 coming up. Your viewership, also like NFL games, the viewership for this month has been unbelievable. Most views ever in a month for the channel. Charles says, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sail to reach my desired destination. And a lot of the times when I'm going off of my little tyrants like I did there in the first inning, Charles's little quotes kind of settle me back down. Like, bring me back to reality a little bit. Peterson was not good today. Nope. Let's go. Thank you, Davinsky. Sure says Mets tying it here. Replace all the starters with kids from Syracuse. We might get through the playoffs. I want to know, you guys, the rosters expand by 2 on Monday. But the 2 people that they bring up will not be eligible for the postseason. So who do you wait to bring up? Exactly. Great having Charles here. I mean there. Me here, you there. Okay, schmooze. Beats a Soto home run coming. Bet it. Charles says, always grateful for your support and contributions on the PAS network. Silent listeners and viewers included. New viewers and subscribers also. Told Mrs. Caps to stay at the hospital for extra hours tomorrow since I have the Mets game, Miami game, WWE pay-per-view, and our draft. And let's say she tried to put the fear in God. Ball to Mullins. Time to do this Mets style. Let's get a few more here. Let's hang in there and rally around. Super Nelson's on his way. He's leaving work. Up there's a strike. 1-1. Charles is yin. You're yang. Mrs. PAS, we were talking about reading books. How many this summer? 13. I thought it was more than that. 13, she said. Novels. Right, correct. Other little books as well. And that one ripped in the right, foul. 2-2. I think the little book she's reading now is Why Did I Marry a Jets and Mets Fan? I think that's what it's called. Oh no, that's the book she's writing. I'm sorry. Bring up Luis Angel Acuna. He's already up, isn't he? Howdy, John. Welcome in first. And that one popped up. Out of play. 2-2 still. No. Mets tied the game. I give out memberships, says Stoney. Both teams are going over 10. Brett Beatty will be the hero today, says Arthur. Bounced in the dirt. He did not go. 3-2. Every Met player reaching base should run on Cabrera and Alcantara tomorrow. Alcantara. They gave Soto an extra stolen base from the Philly game. And that one lined right to the shortstop, though. Over to first. One away. Here comes Gelbsy. Sitting in the sun. They couldn't give themselves some shade or what? First pitch to Lindor. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, man, I tried talking before I was done coughing. And chopper foul, 0-2. Sunglasses, Gelbsy, try them. Be right back. Back to drinking. Shoot. 0-2 to Lindor. He went. No, they say 1-2. 1-2 the count. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Yeah, Gilbert, you didn't want to see. Yeah, but you got to see Michelle Margot. Yeah, it was really close, Stoney. It hit the orange line and bounced back in. Capses need another run here. Who, you and Michelle Margot are dating? I'm sorry, Jonathan. We saw you on camera. She's out of your league, dude. Up high, 2-2. And swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 away. Two out, nobody on for Soto. He's been on base both times. Got hit by a pitch, walked and scored a run. Another loss, says Michael. And then Soto crushes one out to right field. We at the wall. He jumps. It's out of here. 8-6. 34th of the year, and the Mets are within 2. Weimer went back on that ball, and I thought he was going to catch it. K-Man says, get a hit. Get a hit. Boom, says Caps. Grab the Soto snacks. The seed guy gave him something. Soto pop. Guess again, Michael. Very nice, Christopher. Let's go. And that one line, base hit for Alonso. Alonso now 2 for 3. Soto, the comeback king, says sure. Let's go. Soto's tearing it up this year. I just wish he was batting a little bit. I had a bit. Let me try it again. I wish his average was a little higher. Down low, 1-0 to Nimmo. Charles, I'll get to that weather update here in a second, but he says smash them free subs and hit that like button. Pete hitting 500 on this homestand. Keep the hits coming. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0, excuse me. Charles with the weather update from the Nassau, Bahamas. 83 degrees Fahrenheit, expected low of 77. Clear skies, no rain in the forecast. Winds from the south at 5 miles an hour. Humidity at 78%. Down low, ooh, called a strike, 2-1. Now that's a pop. Ron Darling explained Marlins pitching and fielding routine. We need to copy them. The 2-1 Nimmo. Cabrera deals it right down the middle, 2-2. He doesn't have 101 RBIs. He's got 101 runs scored, not 101 RBIs. Down low, 3-2. Told you he did. Davinsky gonna get another inning of work. The 3-2. And Nimmo pulls one, but right to the second baseman. Over to first. That'll retire the side. But the Mets get a run. It's 8-6 as we head to the 5th. Soto made more. Could imagine how much better. I mean, yes, he's had a great season, numbers wise. Think of how much better it could be. Nope. Runs are when you score. RBIs is when somebody else scores. You hit the ball, but somebody else scores. Cabrera at 77 pitches. We might beat their tired bullpen. Keep battling. Come on, says George. Let's check out some games. Do we have any finals? Yes, the Brewers beat the Blue Jays 4-1. The Rays lead the Nationals 4-0. And the Pirates lead the Red Sox 4-2. Wow. Could we have found a long reliever in Davinsky? Well, I don't know. He's been one of those guys they brought up, DFA'd. I love that. I love that view of Central Park. In first. Oh, down low, 1-0. Need to resign Pete. Lindor, Soto, and Pete for next few years could be epic. Down low, 2-0. Still learning, but it's good learning from the best. That's what you call a view, right, Caps? Outside, 3-0. We haven't had a good long reliever since left Lugo. Yeah, but Lugo left because he didn't want to be a reliever. Now he's a good pitcher with the Royals. There's a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. It pops foul, 3-2. Who's this? Davinsky. He was up earlier with the Mets. He was up earlier with the Mets. The 3-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 4. 3 straight strikeouts for Davinsky. He's retired every batter he's faced. Now Norby's up. He's walked both times, scored both times. Chopped foul, 0-1. Seriously. Wow. Did you guys hear that stat? Popped foul, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Never heard this Davinsky guy. Down low, 2-2. Brooks Raley getting warmed up in the pen. And that one popped up out to left. Nimmo before the track makes the catch, 2 away. Francisco Alvarez will be the DH in the AAA game tonight. And then he'll catch tomorrow. Ronnie. Nick says, let's go. First pitch from Davinsky, down low, 1-0. Maybe pitch the 9th. George. Outside, 2-0. Jonathan says he fractured his left ring finger earlier this month and it still hurts. The 2-0. Check swing foul. 2-1. How do the Mets teach Alvy not to slide in the bases hand first? Yo, I thought that was Kevin Owens sitting there. Outside, 3-1. Take Alvarez to Little League to learn to slide. Charles says, whether you are actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel inspired to join in the chat, you're welcome to do so at any time respectfully. There's a strike, 3-2. Yeah, Ronnie said he's like Edward Scissorhands. Yep. Come on, Davinsky. Get this last guy out, man. Oh, just missed. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk. Hefner's going to go out and talk to him. Just give him a little break here. Back because I thought we were going to lose, and I just found out that it's 8-6. Here's Hefner. Look, I need one more from you. Gina says, you got this, Davinsky. James Fulmer's here saying Alvarez a miracle met forever. Welcome into the 13 new subscribers so far today. Up past that 7,600 mark. The first pitch. Swung on it. He went 0-1. He went. Home plate umpire even called it. 0-1 the count. Oop. Pickoff attempt. Not in time. Can we get to 18? I don't know. Can we get another pickoff throw? Not in time. Once again, Monday starts September, and we'll give out free memberships. Again, we'll give out 10 free memberships. Sometime runner goes in for a strike, 0-2. The Mets let him steal. 9th stolen base there. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. He went. Come on. How is that not a strike? I need to see where that pitch is on the tracker. The 2-2. And a little chopper in front of the plate. Davinsky's got it. Fires at the first. Got him. Side retired. One and a 3 on the putout. That's going to be it for Davinsky. We're halfway through. But Davinsky comes in, goes 3 innings, only gives up a walk. Keeps the Mets in the ball game. At the time, it was 8-2, and the Mets have made it 8-6. And it'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Beatty coming up this inning. I don't think he liked being DFA'd. He's been good for us this year. I know that a lot of the times they're only doing this with some of the relievers is to get a fresh arm in there. Yo, C. Lee is here. What is up, C. Lee? Saying hi, everyone. I made it. Hopefully you're doing well, C. Lee. How is work? I know C. Lee is working a lot with school starting. Armin says, nice job, Davinsky. Give me some runs. Let's go, Vientos. Get it going. C. Lee says he's doing much better. Here we go, bottom 5. Mets down 2. Mets have scored in every inning so far. Do we know what game Cousin Nolan's pitching? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Jonathan says, I also forgot to like. Did you? Swung on a missed 0-1. Pitch way outside. New pitcher here for the Marlins. He went again, 0-2. Thank you, Jonathan. Tuesday for Nolan, he says. DO2. Fouled off, 0-2 still. DO2. Swung on a miss. Swung on 3 pitches out of the strike zone. That'll bring up McNeil. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out to second and lined out to first. Yeah, right, Caps? First pitch to Jeff. Fouled off, 0-1. Capses need to score another run here. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. That's the only night game in the series. Tuesday's the only night game. Monday's at 1:30 and Wednesday's at 1:30 or 1 o'clock, something like that. Down low, 2-1. They ran out of cigarettes. Smoking Pall Malls. Let's go, Mats. Oh no, Peterson says chai. He went 2-2. The 2-2 to McNeil. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Stoney said should have been here earlier, C-League. Game's been crazy. Oh, that's cool, Jonathan. The 2-2. And pop foul again. They still stay. Oh, yeah. He said, yeah, this is me trying it out. Whoa. God bless you. That was a good one. The 2-2. Bounced in the dirt. 3-2. It's a little microphone on the bottom of my phone screen. Do they have an app, or are you just on the website on your phone? Or do they have an app? And a ground ball to first, second base actually, over to first, 2 away. Yep, Mets still 5 back behind the Phillies right now. I'll have to download the app. I don't think I have the app on my phone. Android? Oh, I'm sorry. I use modern technology. I have an iPhone. Sorry. Inside 1-0. I tried. I had, once we got smartphones, I got an iPhone. Then I tried going to a Galaxy. I'm like, nope. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. I saw the score from last night and wish I could have made it. No, it's not, sure. Maybe in your eyes, but not in mine. Now I can go back, he says. Outside, 3-0. And they keep texting me. I'm due for an upgrade. I'm on the 11. And they keep wanting me to... But my phone's paid off. That's why they want me to upgrade. The 3-0. Down low, ball 4. So that'll bring up to Renz. Ever. C. Lee says, of course I wish I could make every game. No worries, C. Lee. We understand. In for a strike, 0-1. The Cap says, okay, Terrence, do something here. You're Michigan for life. iPad Alcatraz for Logan. The 0-1. And a ground ball to short. They'll flip it to second for the fourth. That'll retire the side. The first time the Mets have not scored. Still 8-6 as we go to the 6th. Leo, well, the game's only in the 6th inning, Leo, so they have not lost yet. So... let's come over and look at our numbers here. We're up to 78 likes. He's starting his rehab assignment tonight, so we'll see. 2 early games tomorrow and Monday, yep. And then Wednesday. So 3 of the next 4 games are early. Mets going to come back and win this. History has shown. So they've never come back. They've never won after scoring a ton of runs. They've never come back and won the next day. I might as well end the stream then. Joseph saying Mets will win this game. What's up, Joseph? Welcome in. If you've been here before, forgive me. The best phone I ever had was a Galaxy 4, says Frank. Yep. Yep, just end the stream, John. 9-1-2 here for the Marlins. I did not. Actually, my Hulu's been out all day. My Hulu Live TV has been out since about noon. Mrs. PAS was watching a show that we watched a couple episodes of, and then she went to go turn something else on, and it wasn't working. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Yo, Jonathan, no texting me about food, dude. I haven't eaten yet. Oh, let me fix this. Brooks Raley, the new pitcher here for the Mets. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Are you from New York? No, I am not from New York. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. What's it matter if I'm from New York? Glenn saying good evening. Glenn's been in and out of the chat today. Of course you're not. That's why you know about Central Park. Right. So no diehard fans are from New Jersey. Okay. I might as well shut this down then. I'm a fake Met fan. Bunt attempt to foul, 0-1. Yes, I grew up in New Jersey. I do not live in Jersey now. Outside, 1-1. Got out of that cesspool infested. Outside, 2-1. You left the Bronx in the 70s. Well, I left Jersey in the 90s. That's in for a strike, 2-2. Stoney says, I'm a diehard Mets fan and I don't live in New York. And a chopper to short. Lindor's got it. Over to first, 2 away. Frank says, you used the wrong cricket, Frank. Oh, you might not have a membership right now. Let's go, Mets. Only real Mets from Brooklyn. Met fan here. Mets fans are everywhere. In for a strike, 0-1. Even in Virginia. There's no Met fans in Virginia. I've checked. Steven says, John, I like when you say you live on Earth. Mets fans are also in the Bahamas, right, Charles? In for a strike. 1-2. I'm in Jersey. Then you know. Joseph says the Mets will win 11-9. Mets fans are all over. The 1-2. Oh, they're doing the wave there. Fouled off. 1-2. Pay your fare. Glenn, hitting that button that says say hi will get you timed out. Up high, 2-2. I know someone that's in the UK and it's a Met fan. There's somebody from the UK that comes in our streams. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Rarely comes in. Has a 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 6. Still 8-6. 9-1-2 again for the Mets. Mullins, Lindor, and Soto. Cap says, I will be a true believer after I see the Mets 28-37 play Detroit, Cincy, Philly, finish the series. Those are the team's home records. Only time I like going to Jersey is when I'm driving straight through it. Connecticut, says Nick. Our bullpen giving us a chance today. Frank says, been a Mets fan, Jersey City, Passaic, now Lyndhurst. There's a whole bunch of us from Venus in the chat. New Jersey is a great state, except for, yeah, I don't know. The day after I graduated high school, I left. Should have went further. Should have went further west. Then Mrs. PAS gets upset because then she's like, well, then we would have never met. Let's go, Matt, says Gina. Cap says, I'm not greedy. Just want 3 runs in this inning. I love Brooks Raley, says Logan. There's always room in Texas. Well, stop voting for blue. That might change. Should have went to the Nassau Bahamas. In for a strike. Oh, no, ball, 1-0. Gibson, the new pitcher here. The 1-0. Chop foul, 1-1. Right? Should have went to Nassau, Bahamas. That's a goal. That's on my bucket list now, is to go to the Bahamas so I can meet Charles in person. Yeah, we both dropped the ball on that one leaving Roxbury, right? The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Time to make the donuts. Stoney says he's always wanted to go to the Bahamas. The 2-2. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. But John, you said you'd visit me first. I don't know. Where are you, Becca? Gotta love baseball. Pirates spanking the Red Sox in February the past 2 days. Fitzy's got himself a girlfriend now. He doesn't stream as much anymore. Oh, you're in Tampa. Oh, we could stop off in Tampa on the way down. The 2-2. Oh, almost hit him. 3-2. Yeah, understandable, Jonathan. The red carpet welcome awaits you and the PAS Network family in paradise, Nassau, Bahamas. The 3-2. Up and in, ball 4. Second time Mullins has been on today. Reached on an error and now walked. That'll bring up Lindor 1 for 3 with a home run to lead it off in the first inning. But coming up is the tying run. John, blood pressure's about to go through the roof once you know who comes in. What do you mean? Lindor batting right-handed, in for a strike, 0-1. Now saying home run Lindor. Great at bat, Mullins. They will never stop with that song. Bloop single for Lindor. Don't always need home runs. Timeout by Lindor. Timeout by Lindor. Good job by the home plate umpire to walk out from behind the catcher to get the pitcher's attention. But base runner is what we need to put pressure on these guys. Pressure burst pipes. DO1. And that one broken bat. Foul. 0-2 the count. The Braves did not score in the top of the first. They go bottom 1 there in Philly. Sale on the mound tonight. Making his first start since he got hurt against the Mets. Well, they both pitched yesterday, so I don't think we see them today. DO2. Pickoff throw, not in time. Mets do have 3 stolen bases today. With a lefty on the mound here, I don't try to steal. Too easy to get picked off with a lefty on the mound. Another throw over? Well, now I might consider it. Get through 2 throwovers. Calvin Fauché getting warmed up. He's been closing for them. Not sure why he's warming up in the 6th. The 0-2. And that one ripped for foul. Come on, Lindor. You're going to be a super long closer tonight. Super long. The 0-2 to Lindor. Down low, 1-2. Welcome into the 14 new subscribers today. Pushing us over the 7,600 mark. The 1-2. And hit on the ground. Backhanded. They got the force out at second. It was close. But Lindor safe at first. So that'll bring up Soto as the tying run, who hit a home run his last time up. Repeat last at bat, says Jonathan. Here's Soto. The first pitch. And he rips one out to right field. Weimer, it's over his head. It's out of here. We are tied at 8. Jonathan did call it. He said repeat last at bat. And he lines a 2-run homer. I did not think that ball was going out. I thought it was going to hit off the wall. Soto does it again. Let's go. Clutch. Sweet. Boom. Wow. It was 8-2 Marlins in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And we're tied at 8 in the bottom of the 6th. Boom. First pitch to Pete. Misses down low. 1-0. 700. How much million? NEO. Low. Let's go. We got memberships here. Stoney gifts 5. The 1-0. Down low. 2-0 to Pete. Stoney gifting out 5. Thank you, Stoney, for going above and beyond to support the channel. It's a 2-0. And a chopper to down to 3rd. Over to 1st. 2 away. Oh, my buddy DK Bones got one. Nice. Kept my word. LFGM. Let's go, Mets. Is Billy Mack. Here's Nimmo. Takes a timeout here to start the at-bat. Frank says, bang. I'll keep smoking Pall Malls. Told you, never give up, says Jason. In for a strike, 0-1. Yes, Leo, I do football. I do a lot of the primetime games. I do a lot of the NFL primetime games. I'll mix in some Penn State football. Fouled off 0-2. But then Flyers. I do almost every Flyers game. Leo says that was huge. And that's what bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Shades of last year's. We're up over 200 in the chat. Let's go. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Yo, Caps gifts out 10. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for going above and beyond to support us here. And Nimmo pops one up. Left field, it'll go out of play. Thank you, Stoney. Thank you, Caps. He said my turn. And a fouled ball, 2-2 still. George with the flex there for Caps. So if you want to be eligible for those free gifted subs, you do have to be subscribed to the channel. It's free to subscribe. To 2-2. And Nimmo rips his one out to right. That's a fair ball. Nimmo will pull into second base. A 2-out double. Oh, they called his first one a double? I gave him a single his first time, and to second, I don't know. Let's see. You can't tell from that angle, SNY. Let's see. Where's the ball? I can't tell. Let me come back over. John, you're growing every day. Let's go. What is that? Is that a fat joke? What? Back-to-back membership gifting by Stoney and Caps. Let's go. Over the last 3 weeks, this is the offense and fight we all thought we were getting in the offseason. Somebody just gave a super chat as well. I'll get to that here in a second. John's the best. Love this broadcast. Let's go. Kingdom of Sports. Checking in. Oh, it was K-Man with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, K-Man. Thank you so much for going above and beyond like that. Bobby Boucher coming in. Is that his? Yeah, his name's Boucher, right? Yeah, I marked his first a single too, Jonathan. Oh, the channel. Oh, okay. Thank you, Leo. It's Waterboy's brother coming in. George says, with people like Stoney and Caps and many more, one of the main reasons we have the best chat. Thanks, people. Thanks, John. Very grateful. Please hit the thumbs up, everyone. What? I got to figure out how to get it to play on both sides and not be like super loud. Fitzy's probably fuming right now at the fact the Pirates are crushing the Red Sox. What's the score? I saw it was 4-2. But I don't know what it is now. A couple people have said crushing, so. Swung on a miss by Vientos, 0-1. 9-3 Pirates. Wow. And Vientos pops one up to the shallow center. Hill's got it. That'll retire the side, but the Mets tie it. Soto's 2-run homer ties it. 8-8 as we head to the 7th. Jason says, I'm a Bills fan and a Mets fan. I'll never stop giving up on either one of these teams. Go Mets and go Bills. How far is Soto from 30-30? I don't know. 6 stolen bases away, I think. Tyler Rogers will come in the pitch for the Mets here in the 7th. Bring in the submarine. I'll drink one for this game. Luminous says, I turned the game off. I vacuumed instead. Mr. Rogers about to hand us a nice day. Yeah, like I said, my Hulu was, I don't have the remote here, so I can't chat. But let's check in on some of the college football action here. Wow, Penn State, 7.5 minutes to play, up 46-3. Yo, Florida State's beating Alabama by 2 touchdowns starting the 4th quarter. Let's go, Florida State. Wow, Ohio State beat... what a letdown of a game. Ohio State and Texas, 14-7. In for a strike, 0-1. And that one past the diving Alonso in the right field, a base hit. A leadoff single. picked Bama. Seen it when it was 27-3 at the half. How much time? How much game left? 3 innings. There's 3 innings left. 7th, 8th, and 9th inning yet. Need a ground ball double play here. Down low, 1-0. It always seems impossible until it's done, says Charles. And a chopper. Beatty's only play is the first. 1 away. So a runner on second with 1 out. Wow. Charles says, great play-by-play with informative commentary as usual. Thank you, Charles. Once again, hello to the team there with Charles as well. Never want to forget the folks hanging out with Charles. Down low, 1-1. They might not like me. They might be like, oh, you're watching this guy again? Billy Max says, I'm listening from Florida. Fouled off, 1-2. Stay focused, boys. I literally was going to scream when I saw we were tied. $19 new subs today. Those are your future neighbors. The 1-2. And Loops went in the shallow center. To throw to the plate. And it's 1st and 3rd. I don't know if the deke by McNeil helped, but it's 1st and 3rd with 1 out. Charles says he's honored to contribute to the PAS network. Come on, Mets, let's rally. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yep. Need a double play right now. Yep. The Brewers already won. What do you mean beating them? Here's Norby. 1st and 3rd. Inside, 1-0. All right, come on, Rogers. The team just tied it. Don't give the lead back. The deke helped. Absolutely, it helped. That would have scored a run if McNeil didn't deke him. But it deked me because I thought he was going to make the play. And that one lined out to right. Soto makes the catch. Ramirez will tag and score. Sacrifice fly. And the Marlins take the lead right back, 9-8. It's only a one-run game now. And a chopper to Pete at first, and right at the bag, and that'll retire the side. The Marlins get the run though. We go bottom 7, stand up and stretch, everyone. Mets down a run. McNeil, Beatty, and Terrence coming up. You're not allowed to change teams, Leo, until expansion. You have to wait for an expansion team to change. You can't root for another established team. Stoney says, let's take the lead right here. That's odd. ESPN doesn't even have a game cast for the Penn State game. Cutting Edge is here. What up? Saying, come on, Mets. Keith is back saying LFGM. Get it back and more, says Raymond. Gina says, hold on tight. Explosive inning coming up. Williams here saying, hello, John. Another roller coaster ride of a game. Come on, Mets. I think the team that beat up the Phillies can win this game. Cutting Edge says, make sure you all smash that like button. First pitch to McNeil. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, I mean, you got to win. It keeps the pressure on Philadelphia and Cincinnati. Outside to, ooh, called a strike. 1-1. Come on, Blue. Down low, 2-1. Everyone in the PAS Nation, rally caps, please. Blue, clearly not a Mets fan. The 2-1. Lifted out to left. The run. It's a fair ball. And it rolls all the way to the wall. McNeil on his way to second. He's on his way to third. The throw will not be in time. It's a leadoff triple. It bounced in fair territory right over the left fielder's head and rolled all the way to the wall. Well, then they're not real fans, Leo. That's what you call a fraud. The Marlins will bring the infield in. Beatty coming up. He's 2 for 2. The first pitch, down low, 1-0. Edwards says, let's go. Get that sacrifice fly. Jason says, let's go. Jeff is fast. Yes, McNeil, baby. Dig down deep and take this game. Get Jeff in. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Come on, Brett. There's our run to tie. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. He's 90 feet away. Winners never quit and quitters never win, says Charles. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. The Mets are 33 for 59. 559 average with runners in scoring position on this homestand. The 3-0. In for a strike. 3-1. Way to go, McTriple. Come on, Brett the Met. Anything is good. A sack, a hit, a homer. Anything is good. Come on, Brett. Little hit. Home run, says Lux. And it bounces one to second. Hunter holds. 1 away. That'll bring up to Renz. That's my son's boy, Beatty's his favorite player. Nation says, I like the Marlins more than the Mets. Oh, Marte's going to pinch hit here. Wow. John Cena. Fraud. Wearing Mets gear. Fraud. Yes, definitely Marte. He's been hot. Let's go, Marte. He said that really worked. Frank says, I'm loving these Pall Malls. If the Mets win this game today, Frank, you're not allowed to smoke anything but Pall Malls the rest of the year. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way, it happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? In for a strike, 0-2. DO2. And he went. What a waste of an at-bat. My goodness. A leadoff triple with nobody out. A leadoff triple, and now there's a runner on third and 2 outs with Mullins. First pitch swinging, he lines it out to left, and that'll end the inning. A leadoff triple, and McNeil is stranded. We go to the 8th. 9-8 Marlins. Unbelievable, man. Torrens could have struck out. Whoa. Yeah, someone tell me why Mullins is here again. That's the guy you should have pinch hit for. Yeah, lead off triple and you can't capitalize. Yep. Yeah, Beatty's at bat was terrible. 3-0 count and you lose. I blame Cena. Me too. We'll see who comes in to pitch now. Can't believe it. Third base and he can't score. Yep. Jinx Cena. Oh, Soto will be the pitcher. 8, 9, and 1 for the Marlins coming up here in the 8th. When the Mets come back to bat in the 8th, it'll be the top of the lineup. Lindor, Soto, and Alonso. See, Lee says 93 likes. Nope. Agreed, Malone. I mean, that was a horrendous at bat by Marte. Failure to hit with no outs, man on third. Swung on a missed 0-1. Is Senga good at defense? What does that have to do with anything? Senga's not in the game. Senga's a pitcher. Well, they weren't going to bunt with Beatty. He swung, so it's not... It hit him, but he swung. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he swung. To me, a swing is if the barrel of the bat goes past the plate. That's a swing. Senger, yeah. Senger's okay. And chopped foul. Still 0-2. Yeah, he swung. Neris is back saying hi. Called strike 3. Got him looking. After he thought he got hit by that pitch, he didn't care about that at bat anymore. One out. Nobody on here. Timeout by the batter. Peterson did, William. Went 2 innings. Gave up 8 runs. Pie, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low. And that one hit him. He did not swing. Got him square on the front foot. Yeah, top of our order coming up, Skip. Yeah, but the other one didn't count, William, because he swung. This time the batter didn't swing. I think Caps is going to win his Penn State bet. Penn State's up by 43 points with 35 seconds left. Not always, Frank. They don't always call that. Xavier Edwards back to the top of the lineup. A runner on first with 1 out. He's good. He's giving the trainer the thumbs up. Deeves is live. Maybe I'll watch him play a little Fortnite tonight. All right, come on with this delay already. Soto back to the mound here. And fouled off 0-1. Back up over 200 in the chat. Let's go. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit the like button. Popped foul 0-2. Once again, tomorrow's game's at 1:30. Monday at 1 o'clock. DO2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. DO2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. DO2. Up high, 1-2. Yeah, they're demise. That's why they have a 5-game lead in the wild card standings, William. Bounced in the dirt. Nice block there by Sanger. 2-2. The 2-2. Soto deals. And that one lifted out to center. Mullins barely has to move. Now a couple steps to his left. 2 away. I'm going to bounce out of here. Got to get food going. Sorry, but we'll stay tuned in. No worries, Jason. Glad things are doing better for you. Tell your son we say hello. I hope Jet Williams could be a good hitter his first year. C. Lee flexing the 100. Let's go. Fouled off. $100 likes are becoming a regular thing on the live streams. Might have to up our number for free subs. Might have to up it to 150. DO1. In for a strike, 0-2. Because we get plenty of people coming in and out of here throughout the game. DO2 from Soto. And popped foul. Down the right field side. It goes out of play. Phillies take a 1-0 lead over the Braves in the third. I don't know. I forget how to say his name. I don't know. It'll be interesting. They get the call up too. Bounced in the dirt. 1-2. They get to call up a pitcher and a player on Monday for a roster expansion. Jonathan says, looks like 7,600 holding now. I can officially say congrats. Yeah, we're at 7,613 now. The 1-2. And a chopper. Soto's got it. We'll flip it to Pete. Side retired. We go bottom 8. Still 9-8 Marlins. Top of the order coming up. Lindor, Soto, and Alonso coming up. SNY online is blocked out. Yeah, well, it's because it's not on SNY today. And where are you? That SNY would be blacked out online. I live in Pennsylvania and it's not blacked out for me. Please, no hitting the back foot again. Yeah, today's game is on the CW, yep. He's one of the fans that are in Venus. That is correct. They do not have a streaming rights. Oh! Nevada got a touchdown. St. John's. Penn State only won by 35. Not sure if that covers Cap's bet or not. But once again, welcome in. So far, 22 new subscribers today to put us over that 7,600 mark. Penn State was home, Jonathan. Leo says, right here is where we win this game. Once again, shout out to Stoney for gifting out 5 memberships today. Caps for gifting out 10. Came in with the $10 super chat as well. Appreciate everybody going above and beyond. Let's go, top of the order. Frank's saying Mets winning extras. I hope not. I hope we don't go extras. Our pitching, then we're going to have to use Stanek or Helsley. Not being able to throw strikes, money. Tong had the same issue last night, but Tong was able to work out of the issues where Peterson was not. And Lindor pops one up, first pitch, shallow right. Weimer, 1 away. Here comes Soto. Soto's 2 for 2, 2 home runs today, 3 RBI. Whoa! Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Gary Cohen with the voice crack. Locke says, come on, let's get number 3, Soto. Why is he swinging first pitch? I don't get it either. The 1-0. Right down the middle, backing off, 1-1. Let him get strikes. You always take a... I'm sorry, I'm never swinging first pitch. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. They should show the Met bullpen. Hopefully Diaz is getting warmed up. Fish jump in my net. The 2-1 to Soto. Down low, 3-1. Rev, packed house at Citi Field today. I'm there working. And in person. What's up, Rev? Welcome in. Me neither. I want to see if reliever has control issues. I want to look at his I want to see his delivery. I want to try to read the ball out of his hand. The 3-1. And he went 3-2. That would have been ball 4. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. That'll bring up Alonso. Soto has been on base all 5 times. Hit by a pitch, 2 walks, and 2 home runs. Here comes Pete. He's 2 for 4. Jonathan says now, Pete, bring him home. Bounced in the dirt. Pete swings at it. 0-1. So he just walks a batter, and you're swinging at the first pitch. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Neither pitch was in the strike zone. Should be 2-0. Trying to do too much. Trying to be the hero here instead of continuing the line. The 0-2 to Pete. Enriquez deals. Down low, 1-2. Swinging at anything, no situational awareness, right? If I'm Soto, I go here. The 1-2. And there he goes. And Pete fouls it off. He does. He wants that stolen base. The 1-2. Yeah, Rev, can you send a message to the dugout? The 1-2 to Pete. Down low, 2-2. Soto didn't go that time. Charles says, to acquire knowledge, one must learn. To acquire wisdom, one must observe. Let's go, Charles. Great quote here. The 2-2. Pete's ready to go. Pick-off throw, not in time. He'd be on first already. Yep. Choke up on the bat, please. My stream ain't working. The 2-2. So Pete strikes out. The throw down to second. There's a stolen base, but there's 2 away. Come on, Pete. Pete swung at pitches not even close to the strike zone, dude. Like, what are you doing? Couldn't pick it up. He's trying to be a hero. Here's Nimmo. Nimmo's got 2 hits today. Outside. Oh, called a strike. 0-1. Deal 1. Down low. 1-1. Monty saying, let's go, Nimmo. Well, they keep pitching him outside. That Pete should learn, hey, I need to take this ball the other way. And he wasn't doing that. The 1-1 to Nimmo. Then he went 1-2. Slider in the dirt. Man, this team. Not only is it bad that Lindor flies out on the first pitch, but these guys swinging at pitches that are not even close to being strikes. The 1-2. And Nimmo lines one, but right at short. Over to first. Oh, just got him. We go to the 9th. He got him. Still 9-8 Marlins. Charles says at crunch time. Vientos for the win in the 9th? Well, you can't. You're down a run, so it can't be for the win. Bad hitting by Lindor and Pete that inning. Yup. Bad hitting by the Mets over the last 2 innings. Yeah, I agree with Jason. Marte needs to be playing over Nimmo right now. Diaz will be the new pitcher here for the Mets. Down a run. You thinking Henriquez pitches in the 9th too? 3 outs away from what, Charles? The Mets are losing. Or Lee. The Mets are losing. 3 outs away from what? Marte's at bat was pathetic as well. 0 for 54. Wow. Needing all the momentum came out after that triple, and they did nothing. McNeil leads off the 8th inning with a triple, and the 7th inning with a triple, and they don't score. Cincinnati up 1-0 as well as the Phillies. Outside 1-0. The only thing positive that came out of that sweep of the Phillies was the series tiebreaker. Yup. In for a strike, 1-1. You had to take 3 out of 4 in this series at worst. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Bounce that one, 2-2. And that one crushed out to left. Nimmo back towards the wall. Off the base of the wall. The throw in the second is not in time. A leadoff double. Losing or splitting the series is unacceptable. Yeah. Uh, Alcantara's on the mound tomorrow. And he's been lights out like his last 5 starts. Who will win between the Mariners and Guardians? The teams that scored the most runs. In for a strike, 0-2. Yeah, I did not see. Yeah, Senga tomorrow, Jonathan. DO2, inside, 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. What do you mean Mets bullpen needs to be better? The Mets bullpen has given up 1 run today. In 6 innings. What do you mean they need to be better? Swung on a miss, 1 away. Check the box score. See what Peterson did out there, right? Your starter gives up 8 runs in 2 innings, and the bullpen needs to do better. Hicks will come in and pinch hit here. Peterson's to do better than today to switch the words. Yep. This almost loss is on Peterson. Swung on a miss, 0-1. And Mendoza for not taking him out sooner. As soon as he walked that second batter in that 3rd inning, he should have taken him out. Oh, 1 is outside, 1-1. We didn't lose. Nope, not yet, Gina. But we are down. And Miami threatening again. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Oh, that was a stolen base. That was a stolen base for Soto. I gotta mark that down. Yep, that's on Mendy. Agreed, Jonathan. The 1-2. Fouled straight back. Still 1-2. I still can't believe McNeil tripled the lead off the 7th and they didn't score. Outside, 2-2. Yeah, agreed. If somebody told me we were scoring 8 runs today and we'd be losing, yeah, right? Down low, 3-2. We can still have some 9th inning theatrics. Got to keep it to a 1-run game, though. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. 2 men on here. Two on here with 1 out for Norby. Norby's 0 for 1. Walked twice, hit a sacrifice fly, scored 2 runs. Ramirez runs. Not sure why he didn't make the throw. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one lifted out to center. That's going to be down for extra bases. Hicks around third. A lazy throw by McNeil. Not in time. It's 11-8. This one hurts. Yes, it does. Still only 1 out here. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. I don't care if the Mets were down by a run when he came into the game or not. His job's to shut him down. And he's not doing that. He's giving up 2 doubles and a walk. There's a strike. Called him looking. 2 away. Davinsky outshined our regular bullpen arms. Yep. And a chopper. That's going to be an infield single. And the Marlins are still batting. Yeah. I mean, he's up to 30 pitches here. Now you lose him for tomorrow. See, Lee says, I've lost my appetite. Yes, I would take a flyer on Buehler, absolutely. Especially how our starting pitching is right now, besides McLean. I would definitely take a flyer on him, but you got to sign him tomorrow. He's got to be on the roster before September 1st to be eligible for the playoffs. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. But he's going to have his options. I'm sure there's a lot of playoff teams looking to sign him. Swung on a miss, 1-2. It could be a reunion in Los Angeles. And swung on a miss. Inning over, but the Marlins had 2. Lead 11-8 heading to the bottom of the 9th. For the Mets, it'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Beatty. Down 3. A couple bloops and a blast. That'll just tie it. Maybe he's rusty. No. Came in looking sharp the other night. Faced 5 batters and got them all out. What about Diaz? What? Alabama lost. Yikes. To an unranked team. We'll see what the Marlins do for a pitcher here. If they keep the last guy in the game or what. No, new pitcher. Wow. Maybe we can have Terrence switch jerseys. Vientos the lead off. And a little chopper in front of the plate. First pitch swinging. And 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. This team does not learn when new pitchers come in. They always swing at first pitch and then either pop out or ground out. Bounce down low, 1-0. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. Cutting edge says, come on, Mets, let's get at least 3 runs in the 9th. 4 would be sweet. In the morning, you have 2 choices. You could either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Yep, Senga on the mound tomorrow. It's going to be a long day for our bullpen. Inside, 3-1. And now the Mets broadcast is talking about Vientos should have taken the pitch. The 3-1. Down low, ball 4. So a 1-out walk. Yeah, exactly. Jonathan says, Ronnie just said everything you did about seeing the picture, right? Here's Beatty. First pitch to Beatty. In for a strike. No, called the ball, 1-0. First ball hitting has to be on Mendoza for not teaching situational awareness. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And up the middle. Take it to second for one. To throw to first. Not in time. It's wide. And the game continues. But Senger's the batter. So. Almost got the glove. Yes. Here's Hayden Senger. Thank goodness he pinch hit Marte earlier. My goodness. In for a strike, 0-1. I can sense your sarcasm. Sanger lifts one out to left. Base hit. That'll bring the tying run to the plate and Cedric Mullins. I guess I was wrong. Mullins proved me wrong and John wrong on why you should be here. Mullins needs a Met moment. On the outside corner, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, dude. The 0-2. Bounce down low, 1-2. Mike Toy says it's over. Yeah, so is your time here on the channel. The 1-2. And swung out and swung on a missed. The ball game is over. The Mets threaten, but do not score. And the Marlins have won 2 out of 3 in this series, and have their best pitcher going tomorrow. So thank you all so much once again. 24 new subscribers today. Thank you, everybody. Stoney, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Caps with the 10 gifted. Came in with the $10 super chat. Phantom Tees, thank you for subscribing long enough to be blocked as well. Thank you for subscribing long enough to be blocked. I don't know why you guys have to act like that. So, good stuff. We'll be back live tomorrow at 1:30 for Game 4 of this series. Make sure you go support another streamer tonight. Lots of guys doing college football as well. So we'll